If you have a child that's wanting to play electric guitar, get them electric guitar, because otherwise they're not going to be as encouraged to play the acoustic when that's the sound they wanted. And they're a little bit more because you have to buy the amplifier with it. That adds a little bit to it. But it's not too much of an investment, and it's something they're actually going to want to play. So.
And of course you do have lessons. We'll say that again. You have lessons for electric guitar. Okay, let's have a look at this rather pretty blue one right here. You said that this is one of your most expensive brands that you have.
Yeah, it's one of our nicest brands, Paul Reed Smith. They do a lot of handmade guitars out of Maryland, and then they have import lines too, which are a little bit less expensive. They're under $1,000 at least. So they are one of our biggest brands as far as name, and then as far as what they really are building is an amazing guitar. This one I think we have plugged in, which is cool, wirelessly to this.
Oh, so no cool,
Yeah, it's called a Boss Katana amplifier, which allows this to happen.
Nice sound. And you don't have to plug it in, it's wireless.
Not the guitar so much, but on the amp I happen to use,
Yeah, that would be an extraordinary present. We notice also up here that you always have a stock, don't you, of used things coming through the store, so you don't have to spend $1,000. You can buy something cheaper. Yeah,
we have great inexpensive new guitars as well as used ones that come in all the time at different price points. So it's a way you can get a deal on an instrument for a beginner, or if you're a more advanced player, you can get a deal on a really nice instrument. So we have lots of different ones coming in. If you have a guitar and want to upgrade, you can bring yours in and switch it out for something else. So that's always something we do quite a bit of.
Let's take we're passing all the different kinds of, I presume, I know nothing about amplifiers, but I'm assuming the bigger they are, the louder they are.
Yeah, pretty much you can assume that. The bigger they are, the louder they are going to be, more speakers that they have in them and stuff like that. So, the louder you can get and more stuff you can do on them. So.
We're also passing right here, and I can't resist them. These are lamps. What a perfect gift for a guitar player.
And mandolin, bass player, we have ukulele, so it's just kind of a fun little thing you can give.
That would be a really nice night light even in a kid's room. Super thing. Right. Okay, what are these guitars?
So this line is just Ibanez instruments. We've carried Ibanez for almost the entire time since we've been in business. They've been a great company. This one on the ends is a 7-string guitar, which we do more of lately.
I didn't realize there was such a thing. I mean, I've heard of 6 and 12, but 7. So what does that add?
So this 7-string guitar adds a bass string, a lower string right here, so it's a low B, so you can sound really low. And there's even an 8-string guitar which has one lower right there. We could keep on going, but mainly we do 7 and 8-string instruments. And it's a fun thing you can get into if you got a guitar player that plays, you don't know what to get them. You can get them a fairly inexpensive guitar, a couple $100 to get a 7-string guitar. They can try something new, get into different music, and really have a blast with something like that.
I think that's important to say too, because when parents are buying gifts, there's no guarantee that your child, they think they want to play the guitar, but maybe they play it for a month or two and then they're done. But with some of these prices, you're not out a huge amount of money if you want to get this gift.
And they're still going to be a great playable instrument. That's one thing you always want to be concerned about. You got to spend a little bit to be able to get the right thing, and that's all we have is good playing instruments. But if they don't end up liking it, you can trade it in, put it in our used stock again, but make sure to have a good playing experience for them.
But also, of course, everything for the professional player too. You have lots of professional musicians coming here, and you have everything that they need also.
Absolutely. We have unique instruments for them, specific ones that will do specific things, have specific sounds for what their needs are.
Just some of these, I was just looking at this one. How pretty is that? You would want to pick that up and it would encourage you to play it.
A big thing is how the guitar looks. I mean, you always think of we got to get a nice one, something plays well, but for anybody, it's got to look cool. You want something that, so we have a lot of different options in that. So find out what, that person's favorite color is, and get a guitar that reflects that. You know, it makes it that much more fun to play.
Yeah, definitely a great idea. So any kind of guitar, electric or otherwise, although these are all electric right here, that you might need to give as a gift, or you might want to drop a hint that you want this as a gift, come on down to KSM and see Chris and the guys here, and they would love to help you, right, Chris?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks.